Greetings traders, it's Tuesday, October 28th, 2014, and I'm just getting up late, and I'm going to start doing, take a trade or two using the code system, get to one trade in per day, and maybe take a trade or two off of the regular code 1. So I will be back shortly to take a trade. Okay, I have taken a short position here, and I will come back shortly to show you the progression and, of course, the outcome of this trade. Okay, it's going down here, but the code has been running a little bit tight. So what I want to do is I want to get it out about 10 ticks, and then I'm going to put a break-even stop on it and let it go. It's either going to go to the exit or come back and hit the break-even stop. One of the two, but it's been running tight, so it's prudent to do that. Okay, I'm going to prepare a stop now. 81.12 on the stop. $81.12 on the stop. Okay, stops in place. It's either going to keep going now or it's going to come back up and hit me. One of the two. But it's running tight, so I don't want to risk it. What's at 98? I'm at 93. Yeah, it's like about what it's been going. 15. But I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for the 20, try to hit it. And if not, then I'll just break even. Well, I do this a lot, you know. Especially on times like, you know, when it's been running tight. It's a little tight up and down right now. This one might break loose and it might keep going here and hit the exit, or it might just pop back up again. Continue to be tight. The only way to know is to find out. But I'm not going to get out early and take a quick exit. The only way to get them is to go for them. A lot of times you break even. Well, I shouldn't say a lot of times, but often enough you'll break even. I'm demonstrating that now. You see whether we break even or whether it hits. Okay, in the interest of time, I'm going to go ahead and come back and I'll show you the progression and or outcome of this particular trade. Appears to be going for the exit here. My stop is at 12 and it went to 11. So one tick away, it almost got me for break even. And now it's going down for the exit. Here we go. Should be able to make it here. Should be able to make it. Come on. A little bit further. I'm just going to let it go though. It's tight. Where to go to? 95 and I'm at 93. Funny. I'm just going to let it go though. I'm not going to get out early. It's very possible it's just going to go right back up. But, like I said, the only way to get them is to go for them. And today's a tight day, so mathematically speaking, there's a good mathematical chance it's going to come all the way back up and hit me now. Because it just barely missed me right there by 2 ticks. So there is, you know, based upon the pattern of today, it may very well do that, but I'm still going to go for it. Our first trade today, and I'm going to go for it. You see, I pretty much always do this, except for sometimes. Sometimes I'll get out early. Okay, I'll come back. Looks like we might get a code 1 entry here to go long. If it does, I'm just going to exit. If it goes short, I'm going to go ahead and pull the exit here. Pull the exit and go for more. It should drop down a bit more. Otherwise, it's going to give a long signal and I'm going to get out. Yep. The thing's tight. It's really super tight. You know, I saw that before I went in, that it's very, very tight right now. It's just the code is not giving 20 tick exits right now. I mean, It was earlier. It's just tight right now. It's tightening up. Sometimes it does this at at this time, and sometimes it can be pretty active. So it just depends. Every day is different. Like I keep saying, every day is different. No day is the same. Like people ask me recently, I made like the same amount of money on 2 days in a row. Ask me, yeah, does that happen often? No, it's just a massive coincidence. Not likely to ever happen again. Not back to back like that, certainly. So anyway, on my record. So anyway, as you can see, I couldn't really make anything from that one. It's a bit slow. It's tight. It's not the best best opportunity right now to hit the 20 tick trades. I'm going to come back for the 1 trade per day strategy. That's been doing that's doing so well, of course, and then I've been demonstrating and stuff, and I'll come back for that one. We'll go for 20 ticks. Looking at the chart today, it looks like we should be able to get it based upon the other code 2s. Looks like we should be able to get 20 ticks today. We'll see how it turns out, how it looks and everything, but I would say it's probably likely that we'll be able to get 20 ticks off of the 1 trade per day today. So, at least we'll make something. Okay, I'll come back and take that trade. Just to point something out though, you see that it came 2 ticks away from my exit. So, close but no cigar. It could have easily just went to 2 ticks more and got me out. But it didn't. Every day is different. Some days that'll happen, good day. Some days it doesn't happen, more of a struggling day. Again, every day is different. Okay, I'll come back. The code is so tight right now that I'm beginning to wonder if it's even going to give a long or a short entry today. It might not. Some days it just doesn't do it. But the thing is that it's tight today. The code 2 is tight today, even. And usually when that happens, it usually will do a nice little 20 tick exit, usually. So today, it should be doing it. But it's so tight that it might not. I'm still just waiting. I'm going to wait for a bit longer and see if I can get an entry here. If one doesn't come, then I'll just have to skip it today. But I'm still waiting. Still a pretty good chance that it's going to come. But if it didn't come, it wouldn't surprise me at this point since it's so tight. But it might start moving. I'll come back in a little bit to either take a trade or to end the day. Okay, I have taken a short position, going for 20 ticks. We'll see how it acts. See if it really wants to drop down here or not. But I'm 1-to-1. So 20 tick stop, 20 tick exit. This is a code 2, 1 trade per day. Signal has been generated to go short. So I am short, and 1-to-1 should be good. Popping back up here a little bit, but should be good. So I'll come back shortly and update you on this trade. Okay, this thing is really trading slow and it's not moving down. So what I'm going to do is adjust this trade a little bit. First of all, I am going to take it to 10 ticks for the profit. Puts it at 13. So we're going to change the math from 20 down to 13. Make it a little higher on the mathematics. Well, it's to compensate for this thing not moving. Second of all, I've got less than 45 minutes before I need to exit this trade one way or another. So it's only got 45 minutes for it to break below. Another thing I'll probably do is once it does break below, like let's say it gets down to like here or so, like 16 or so, I'm just going to place a break-even stop on it. It's either going to hit the exit or hit the break-even stop at that point, because I want to get out one way or another. So I'll come back. Another reason why I have placed it only 10 ticks today is because just in general the code is very tight. It really is. It's very, very tight today. Well, not today, just since I started. Earlier today it wasn't tight. It was pretty good earlier, but just since I started later in the day, it's definitely been tight. So, and running out of time, appropriate to just back off to 10 ticks, keep the math high, and right now I'm just hoping to hit that 10 tick exit before it's too late. I'll come back. This thing is really dead today. It really is. I'm growing a little impatient with it. I may just go ahead and exit this trade and just call it a day, because there's just, I mean, even at the 10 ticks, there's just not much there. And there's the risk of actually taking a loss today, because it could pop up just like that. Yeah, I may just go ahead and exit this trade. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for a little bit longer and wait for it to come back down to right around break even, and then I'm just going to exit, unless it looks like the code gives a short entry or something and it looks like it's going to drop. Otherwise, I'm just going to take a break even trade pretty much today and call it a day. I'll be back. Okay, it's really getting late and I just want to get out of this trade. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it up to break even. Stop. I mean, the exit is right at break even. Now let's see if it'll get me out. Starting to go back up here, but still got time to come back down, hit me out, break even. I'll just take that. Call it a day. Okay, I'll be back. But just looking at the daily chart, it's really extending out as far as its choppiness and going sideways. This isn't going to last for too much longer, and then it'll make a break one way or another. It'll either start going up or it'll keep going back down. So one way or another, this can't last for much longer. And then the trading is going to get a lot better and a lot easier, and a lot more profit, because right now it's stuck in a very tight, choppy range. And today in particular, it's extra, tight. It's tightening up is what it's doing. But that's good, because as it tightens up like that, it's gonna make a break, kind of like a rubber band almost. It tightens up. It's gonna do the same type of a thing, and it's coming. So won't take much longer. In fact, probably by the end of the week, or even maybe tomorrow on news, all of a sudden it'll make a break. So it's coming. So I'm trying to just get out here, break even, see if I can. I'll come back. Okay, it looks like it's going to drop. I just pulled the exit. Pulled it down to 10. Let's see. No, I'm at 9 right there. Let me put it at 10. Looks like it's going to drop. Okay, I'll come right back. This thing is doing the craziest things. I am looking to get out. I have no idea what it's doing. Let me just try to get out. It went down to 22. It probably would have got me out right there if I would have held it. I have no idea what it's doing right now. Just made a tick bar right there. That is very bizarre. It's been acting really strange this whole entire time. Okay. And it's time to manage this trade just to get out of this thing. Let me see if it'll come back down. And I'm going to take 23, 24, 25 just to get out. I'll come back. Well, I have no idea what this is all about. Why this thing's moving up. It's been acting strange the whole entire time since I started. And even since the code 2, I've been watching it, and I didn't take an entry. I didn't think it was going to give one. It was acting strange. It was going up and down, like within a range, and now it's just acting similarly strange. It's just been a strange session. It's going to turn into a loss, unfortunately, but they happen. This will be the first loss on this particular trade in a while. Actually, it did have a couple losses like recently. So I would say this trade's batting about 70% right now. 70. Well, after this trade loses right here, I'd say it's about 70%. Maybe a little bit higher. Maybe 75, maybe. Which isn't bad. It's a good trade. It'd be nice if it would start to increase. Instead of going for 20, it'd be nice if it would go back to 40, which is what it used to do for so long. For like 2 years, it used to do 40 every day instead of only 20. That really, and you go 20 tick stop, but 40 tick exit. See, on that math, it really helps a lot. When you're 1-to-1, it's okay, but it's not super good. 40, when you can have the same type of math, it's really good. And 100, of course, is even better, but I haven't seen 100 in quite a while. But 40, it's very possible it could go back to 40 again very easily. So far, hasn't done it. Only been 20, and today technically it's good for 2. So not good for anything today. It's going to be a loser, I'm pretty sure. Either way, I'm going to exit in 23 minutes. So it'll either get me out here, or I will exit somewhere lower 23 minutes from now. One way or another. But it looks like it's going to be a loser today. Can't win them every day. There it is right there. Can't win them every day. I wish I could. I don't know what happened today. I'm going to go back and analyze it. But I think just for whatever the reason, it's just a loser. This trade is not good every time. I don't know if I could identify why it isn't. But anyway, there you go. At least you can see that this trade doesn't work every day. And but otherwise, it's been doing really super well. Anyway, I will come back. I'm gonna call it a day. It's a losing day for me today. As I said before, I do have them, but came 2 ticks away from making 1,000, and then I just lost 1,000. So I would be break even if that would have happened, but yeah, no big deal. A few ticks down. That's just ticks. Always think in terms of ticks, not money. Okay, so I will be back tomorrow to do some more trading, and hopefully I can have a better day tomorrow. Tomorrow's what? Wednesday? It's a news day? Yeah, I should do good tomorrow. I usually always do good on news days. In fact, I'll even try to get up early tomorrow for it, and so I can come back with a big, strong winning day off of the code. Okay, I'll be back tomorrow, traders, and do some more action. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and hope you did better than me today, and happy trading out there.